Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this guide video, I'd like to talk about why you should be considering buying a TV instead of a monitor. Early in the channel, I've made a video you can consider even the projectors as probably monitors. Let me just change the topic with the TVs because I've used 43-inch TV like this. This is a VA panel TCL P755, as you see here in the description. So this is normally 60 Hertz TV until probably 55, 65 and 75. So you got like 43 and 50-inch models. This is an entry level of it, 43-inch. Not the cheapest TCL TV, 2024 models, and higher models like 50, probably 55, starting from 55, has the DLG, and it can support up to Full HD 144 Hz. So if you're into gaming, you should at least buy these TVs 55-inch and above. But for me, I am not a gamer when it comes down to sitting on a table. I am kind of like a gamer who uses a big screen with the projectors or big TVs with the gaming consoles. Even though I love the mini PCs, I play casual games with them. So I don't care too much 144 Hz or 60 Hz. But basically, of course, I do care about when I connect my Xbox or PlayStation 5 with the competitive games. But normally with the PCs, I play casual third-person games or platform games or adventure games. So in that sense, I'm going back to the topic. It's not a gaming video, it's a guide video. As you can see, this is an OLED panel, Samsung VivoBook, and I reviewed it early in the channel, why I bought it. And I also made a how you can connect external GPU to this beast. This is an Intel 13900K or CPU, or CPU. So basically, I got lots of power with the internal RTX 4060. It's not the best laptop out there, but it gets the job done with what it has. So in this video, I'm going to summarize what is going to be your, what's the point of buying a TV instead of a monitor. You're going to get a good speaker. And since you're going to be sitting around 1 meter distance up top, these speakers will kind of like right to your face, and they will be very powerful if you got a good TV like this. And the second thing is you can calibrate everything. Let me just show you. If I hit the button, I got the picture modes, and I can adjust custom modes more than a monitor. Okay, I can change the HDR tone, low power, dim everything down. I can move everything, create custom profile. One other thing, if you got the bigger version of this TV, or if you purchase, like, let's just say QLED, mini LED, or OLED TV, if you got the budget, what you're going to do, probably you're going to get 144 Hz, lots of contrast, huge amount of flexibility. But I'm starting with the budget here. The reason that I'm showing this TV is you don't have to go to the OLEDs or QNEDs or mini LED TVs. This is a VA panel TV, and as you can see, side angle is still good. The reason behind it, new generation, good VA panels have lots of side angles. So in that sense, you're going to be looking at, if it's a monitor, if you're going to use it as a monitor, you're going to be using it straight like this. You're going to be sitting all the time. I'm not saying sit all the time, but you're going to be designing, working along the way. So you will be like this, okay? So in that sense, VA panel is not going to be hurting your eyesight, your colors, your brightness, nothing. Because the problem of sort of like cheaper panels with the side angles or up angles or low angles, you're not going to be looking the TV or your monitor like that. If you can buy, go for 32-inch, 36-inch, 38-inch, up top 40-inch, or if you can't find it, like me, 43-inch. After the 43-inch, monitor kind of like ends because you got to go far beyond, because you got to see the screen. And the second thing is, if you're going to go beyond the 43-inch, screen will increase high, and you got to look up high like this. Otherwise, you got to find a way, like a dedicated table, on the fly, not connected to the wall or closer to the TV. So you got a like flying table, just like a watching decent big TV on a couch with a small table on your lap. And that will change the way that I'm showing you right now. So I'm going to give you some examples and get back to the topic. What could be the best position is probably if you look for a wall style folding table, that's the topic of, okay, you can find a lot of tables. Let me just go and show you some examples. These are all from YouTube. I will share the links in the description below. This is a good folding table. Think about it. If you put your TV right above, it will be a little high, okay? So there are lots of other alternatives. Let me just show you some others. For example, this doesn't go high when it closes because it just closes the legs and goes down. Think about it. You put it flat on a wall, you open up the table, and here I got the table now. I can put my laptop or my mini PC like Ecom A8 or probably GMK Tech G5 and M6 that I got. So smaller PCs are quite small. I can put it right under the TV or behind the TV in that sense. So I can pull up the table and put my laptop and put my mini PC, keyboard and mouse. I'm good to go. And after that, I can roll everything down and there is no space need. So it's ideal for a teenage room, small room setup, maybe even a bedroom setup. So other than that, what could go? This is one of the tables. I'm going to start from the middle. This is one of the simplest designs that you can apply. I'm going to share the links. This probably is my favorite, and I've used such a stuff in my small kitchen, one of the early houses that I got. This is a single arm, okay, but you can do it with a 2-arm setup, smallest table possible. So this is the way to go, in my opinion. You open it up, put your laptop, and work around a huge screen like this. But of course, your table needs to be bigger than that. Other than that, there are lots of DIY videos. Let me just go back and open this DIY footage. And yep, this is one of the tables. Sorry for the commercial. It's going to take a while. I'm going to come here again. He's probably painting it. Yes, this is the simplest way. You put holes on the wall if your wall can handle. Good DIY project. One supporting point in the middle with the T, and then he's going to flip it down. Yes. Okay, it's going to go down. That's about it. So there is no stopping arm. There should be some arm. There could be better versions, but this is a small shop and DIY setup. I'm going to share all these videos in the description below so you can check the style. This is one of the setups. Like there are custom arms like this, okay, for setup like this. Look how sturdy and cool it is. I'm going to repeat the video because I love this design. I'm not sponsored, by the way, so this is the idea that I got, but I'm not going to probably able to do it in this house. But at the office, I might. In the studio, look at this. I'm not going to lose any space in my small studios. At least one of them, I should try this. Take a look at this. One clicking system and it unlocks and it goes down. Think of your TV right above. So this is the ideal setup. So without further ado, just getting back to the topic, I'm going to play a video. And I'm going to push the video from Full HD to, let's just at least go for the internet connection to this. And I'm going to finish the video. So you're going to get a better speaker. You're going to get a bigger screen. You're going to get a huge amount of flexibility on mapping stuff. And you're going to get yourself a decent TV with a satellite receiver built in. And you're going to have smart functions of this device of its own. And when I say it like this, I know good, decent 4K VA panel TVs or similar stuff still not cheap as the entry-level monitors or 32-inch Full HD or 2K monitors. But when you go to the territory of 4K monitors, they are not extremely cheap. So you can consider some of the downsides. Like, I get the point. If you got the IPS monitor, you got a better color calibration. But are you a color grader? Because I am. Are you a professional photographer, professional designer? Because I am for over 15 years. I don't even care. The reason behind it, I want to repeat here to this topic. If you're going to produce videos for social media, people will watch it with what? Monitors, TVs, or phones. I will say probably 70% will watch with phones, tablets, and total rest, or in total maybe, lots of the people, like if you calculate the tablets, phones, and TVs, that will probably create 90% of the consumption from your YouTube or Vimeo or any kind of like social media content. So that makes you, as a calibrator, calibrate with a decent TV that is in the market, people will watch with. I know, I'm not saying it's the ideal way to color grade, but people will watch this way. So if you color grade for this might make sense for even for a color calibrator. If you ask me, if I'm going to do a professional work, I'm going to give it to a customer, I would definitely use my color calibrated professional monitors like ASOS or any kind of like, I know the output of the monitors, or I could calibrate with the custom devices and create profiles with. But if you're going to do it for social media, why not use the TV? Other than that, the pixel density might affect for some eyesight very pixel peeper people. And I'm not against it, because when you increase the size, if you're going to stuck with 4K, same resolution with your 24, 27, maybe let's just say 32-inch monitor, then going 43 will enlarge the size of your screen. And with the same amount of pixel, that's going to be the space, that's going to be affecting pixel pitch or pixel spacing. So you can see more pixels if you're going to stay closer. One other problem is your table distance should be higher if you go bigger. Minimum distance, at least for my taste, is for 43-inch around 1 meter. Right now, if you include my arm, my total distance, if I flat this TV, reason that I do it, as an example for this video, to get a better angle for you, but basically, if it's in the 1 meter, your table needs to be around at least 80 centimeter, so you can go back with the chair. So you got a little bit of depth on the table. If you want to keep the space in the room and add just like 30 centimeter, 40 centimeter small table, then you will be facing the TV like this, and it's not going to be good. One other thing, if you go big, if you're a gamer, you won't be able to focus all around. Even though if you buy the expensive stuff like OLEDs, QLEDs, or mini LEDs with 144 Hz with low milliseconds latency for fast-paced gaming, you got to go back, because you got to capture entire screen. I'm going to make another video about this. Proximity makes screen bigger, and some people says getting closer will help to get the cinema effect. Yes, but there are some downsides, and I will create a dedicated video about this. So when you get close, you can really focus yourself through the edges. If you're a shooter in the FPS games, that matters. So if you ask me, I am a casual gamer. I play casual games, platform games, racing games. I can play all this even with a 60 Hz panel. For this TV especially, if I told you in the beginning of the video, if you're looking for a 144 Hz version, you got to go at least 55, 65, 75. So you got to know what you're buying as a TV. Your price will be probably 30% to up to 60% higher, depending on what you choose as a TV, than a good monitor. But even though I have daily basis 34-inch ultra-wide 4K monitor in my daily with a good color calibration IPS panel, I'm using Xiaomi, one of the Xiaomis, and I also have an LG monitor, 4K monitor, side by side. One of them has a ratio of 16:9, other is quite like wide. So I am doing my grading and professional work daily like that. But basically, would I do it with this? Yes. There are a couple of downsides. if you're going to use it in the office, you can't see anybody else's faces if it's an open office because these things are going high. And when you are looking like this, you can't go bigger than this because if it goes too high, you feel like this. Those are the downsides. Other than that, sound is better, picture is bigger, everything is good about the TVs. If you can find 32, 36, 38, even the 40, those are great. If you go to the 43 like this, it's a little bit bigger. But by the way, Windows 11 has added a function. I might create another tutorial for this. When you go here, okay, you can have the option around the edge going to screen, to picture, going 4 different locations. So you can easily create 4 different workflows. One Photoshop here, Illustrator here, source files or internet or maybe video playback for the news here, and if you have any other job, you can put it here. So if you got a TV, you can split the screen into 4. Since you got a big screen, you can work your way out. You might be saying like, okay, but you're losing in the total resolution. Yeah, I get it. That's the same with the monitor. If you're not a pixel peeper, if you're going to work casually, I've used this setup over 1.5 years with a VA panel TV. And I'm going to repeat it again. VA panels are not bad as they used to in the old times. And this is one of the good ones. If I return it, let's just do it. This is the straight angle. Do you see any big difference? No, because it is good. So I'm going to review this TV in detail later on in the channel. Maybe even I did the review. This is played afterwards, so timings could change. But basically, my main point is clear. This or similar VA panel TVs, I'm not focusing just to this. You can buy QLED or C-series from with the 144 Hz TCLs. They are thinner. So this TV is a little thick at the back. So if you're going to wall mount it, you're going to lose a little bit of space. Going thinner in the TV choice will help, but of course, going high on the budget. So I'm just referring you to try to look around. One other thing, in the end of the video, if I remember correctly, this is a P755, but P635 is a lot cheaper than this. If I remember correctly, it's 30% cheaper than this TV. Still, it's a little less brighter. Panel is not, angles are not good as this, but if you're going to looking straight, why not? Again, let me know what you think under the comment section below. And I'm not saying this is a gamer TV, gamer monitor, but you can play a lot of games with much more casual way. Since you got a good speaker, you're not going to be looking around to put any Logitech kind of like speakers with, you know, the satellites and subwoofer somewhere. You got a good speaker right now. Probably this TV has 20 watts of power, and it's enough right into your face, really. And one more advantage is you can connect your earbuds to this sort of smart TVs. This is a Google TV. So you can connect your earbuds and watch with the Bluetooth headphones or earbuds. How cool is that? You can do the similar stuff from your laptop, of course, but why not with the TV? And you can also connect many things more than a monitor, because monitors have 2 ports most of the time if they are entry level. TVs have like 3 or 4 at least with optical outputs, Ethernet ports. You got lots of options. I think you should give it a shot. But other than that, don't forget to watch my other video. You can really convert a projector into a monitor if you need to, and they are more versatile. Still, I am a projector guy, but I'm trying to get my content also a little bit with the TVs too. I hope to see you in the next video. If you learn anything in this video, let me know. One last thing, I'm remembering stuff before ending the video is, you can, if you want to mount it on a wall, you can choose the movable mounts. Like there are VESA mounts with moving capabilities. So you can take the TV up to your face, like probably 40, 50 centimeters with arms. And if you can pull it out towards you, right the edge of the table, you will get a huge TV to watch a movie, or if you're going to play with a gamepad on your bed, or going a little bit far back like a living room setup, even with a small TV, that's another option too. So check out all these and share your opinions and your ideas. Let me know what you think about cheap VA panel TVs as a monitor if you don't have the budget of OLEDs or mini LEDs. I hope to see you in the next video. Home Cinema and Tech Review. Until the next video, hoşça kalın.